events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Did you know at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, after 30 days of employment, that you can join our 401k retirement plan? That's right, we match it up to 4%. That's gross pay, 4% after 30 days of employment. Drive a Buck Division truck for Wiley Sanders Truck Line, be home twice a week and every weekend. You know, if these wheels roll at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, you make money. Home twice a week, every weekend. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, $1,000 sign-on bonus. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders 2020 vision for you is hauling lots of freight. We got it. Safe equipment, we got that. Lots of quality home time and great benefits like matching your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. Blue Cross Blue Shield, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, the only place you'll be stopping is at the bank. Wiley, money, money, money. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders 2020 vision for you is hauling lots of freight. We got it. Safe equipment, we got that. Lots of quality home time and great benefits like matching your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. Blue Cross Blue Shield, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Good morning and welcome to another edition of Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line. I am so excited this morning. I got a good friend of mine that's going to be here. It's one of our drivers, and all our drivers are good friends of mine, but this one is special. We kind of went to school together a little while before I moved to Florida, and his name is Leon Miles. Leon Miles has got over 2 million miles. Really, he's got a bunch of miles, like 4 million and something we was looking at, but we just say over 2 million so we hurt no one's feelings. And to my Wiley Sanders drivers, to Wiley Sanders Truck Lines drivers, I call you mine because I keep a special place in my heart for you, and I answer to you when you call me. All the drivers have my number, and I try to help when I can. I want to say thank you. Thank you. And my reason for saying thank you to the drivers of Wiley Sanders Truck Lines this morning is because you guys and ladies do a great job. You deliver freight. You just do a good job, and you do it with a smile on your face. And I want to let you know that we're making a lot of changes in the shop, and we're trying to make things convenient for you. Convenient for you. So to my Wiley Sanders drivers and to all the drivers in America, I just want to say good morning to you, but especially to the Wiley Sanders Truck Line drivers. This show is for our community. Most of all, it's for our drivers. And I finally got it scheduled where every time we're on, I'm doing something with a driver, and that makes me feel good. It makes the drivers feel good. I think next Monday we got the drivers of the month to be coming in, and it's just so many things going on at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. A couple of new trucks are coming in. We're going to get past this COVID, and we're going to be good. But, you know, when I look back at it, we've been good through it. I mean, I managed to hire and just keep trucking along, and we thank the man above for that, and we thank all our leaders out there, Mr. Campbell, Mr. Sanders. We thank them for providing a great environment and a great place to work. And I got to say good morning to a good friend of mine. I'm probably going to shock him when I do this, but Mr. L.B. Peavyhouse. Good morning, Mr. Peavyhouse. I got a chance to talk to Mr. Peavyhouse Saturday at the auction, and we was looking at stuff. And I ain't gonna tell y'all what Peavyhouse told me, but we had a good time. And I want to thank the Cattlemans. Guys, y'all do a good job. Y'all are just, oh my God, y'all are just right on point. As them young folks say, y'all are just right there. You cover every little detail, and if you say a time that you're going to start, that's the time you start. And that means a lot. That means a lot. So, Cattlemans, hey, good morning to you. Thank you for the event you put on this weekend. I had a ball, spent a little money, but we had a good time. That's what auction is for, right? Okay. And everybody it was so harmony. I never heard a harsh word, and that's the kind of events I like to be around. I don't like rumble. I'm like the man upstairs. I don't like he said he was not the author of confusion. I don't like to be around confusion, everything there was decent and in order. And we had a great time. But you talk about the weekend events, you can't talk without, I better get my book out. You can't talk without saying something about the volunteer fire department. Yes, the Camp Stew and the Boston Bus. Had Miss Tony Sanders some, had some myself, and my guys at Trojan Detail, they're going to be mad with me because I forgot to get there, so I'll have to buy them lunch one day this week. Because I don't eat my Camp Stew. I ain't got no more, and I eat my Boston Butt too. It was just a great time. It was a great time, and I think Derek Thompson was telling me Saturday morning they only had 45 Boston Butts left, so that's good within itself. That's just a real good turnout. Hey, Troy University, come on, we got to win Saturday now. We playing a team that's 7-0, and I know Troy fans would love to see us go in there and knock the lights out of it. I know Randall Free that works out there with me, his son has been quarterbacking the last 2 weeks. I don't know whether he will this week or not, but whosoever it be, I hope we have a victory. Congratulations to Alabama being number one. A lot of things went on in the sports world. You know, Clemson lost a big one. I think it was a double overtime. And hey, it's just a great time to be in sports. I don't know about you. Aren't you glad that we're back getting out? Oh my God, I rode out on the yard yesterday and I could see the trucks just going up and down the road, and people was getting out and the drivers was leaving. Got a chance to talk to Tony. Tony, how you doing this morning? And I go out there on Sundays sometime, and I just watch the guys leave and try to assist them if they need some help, and that's what we do at our family at Wiley Sanders. But at this time, we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back with Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video, and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Did you know at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, after 30 days of employment, that you can join our 401k retirement plan? That's right, we match it up to 4%. That's gross pay, 4% after 30 days of employment. Drive a Buck Division truck for Wiley Sanders Truck Line, be home twice a week and every weekend. You know, if these wheels roll at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, you make money. Home twice a week, every weekend. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, $1,000 sign-on bonus. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders' 2020 vision for you is hauling lots of freight. We got it. Safe equipment, we got that. Lots of quality home time and great benefits like matching your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. Blue Cross Blue Shield, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. At Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, the only place you'll be stopping is at the bank. Wiley, money, money, money. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Come drive for the best today. Wiley Sanders' 2020 vision for you is hauling lots of freight. We got it. Safe equipment, we got that. Lots of quality home time and great benefits like matching your 401k up to 4% of your gross pay. Blue Cross Blue Shield, Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Hey everybody, Mike McDowell, driver of the Love's Travel Stop Ford Mustang for Front Row Motorsports. Just want to send out a special thanks to all you out there that are working so hard to keep America moving. We know that the world's crazy right now and things are trying and we know that this is a difficult time, but we're so thankful for you guys that continue to stay on the road and keep us going. We know it's not easy and you have family back home and friends, and we just appreciate it so much. There's so much that we take for granted that we realize right now that without those trucks going around the country, we wouldn't have any of these supplies. So thank you guys very much. Keep up the good work and we appreciate it.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Did you know at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, after 30 days of employment, that you can join our 401k retirement plan? That's right, we match it up to 4%. That's gross pay, 4% after 30 days of employment. Drive a Buck Division truck for Wiley Sanders Truck Line, be home twice a week and every weekend. You know, if these wheels roll at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, you make money. Home twice a week, every weekend. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, $1,000 sign-on bonus. Come drive for the best today. Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Tune in to our live broadcast Monday mornings from 8:30 to 9:30 on TC2. Do you have a business in our area or thinking of opening a business in our area? If so, let's talk about it on Truck Talk. No charge to you. That's right, no charge to you. No charge to you. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama, committed to the community. Remember, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama.
Hey everybody, Mike McDowell, driver of the Love's Travel Stop Ford Mustang for Front Row Motorsports. Just want to send out a special thanks to all you out there that are working so hard to keep America moving. We know that the world's crazy right now and things are trying and we know that this is a difficult time, but we're so thankful for you guys that continue to stay on the road and keep us going. We know it's not easy and you have family back home and friends and we just appreciate it so much. There's so much that we take for granted that we realize right now that without those trucks going around the country, we wouldn't have any of these supplies. So thank you guys very much. Keep up the good work, and we appreciate it.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Did you know at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, after 30 days of employment, that you can join our 401k retirement plan? That's right, we match it up to 4%. That's gross pay, 4% after 30 days of employment. Drive a Buck Division truck for Wiley Sanders Truck Line, be home twice a week and every weekend. You know, if these wheels roll at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, you make money. Home twice a week, every weekend. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, $1,000 sign-on bonus. Come drive for the best today. Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Tune in to our live broadcast Monday mornings from 8:30 to 9:30 on TC2. Do you have a business in our area or thinking of opening a business in our area? If so, let's talk about it on Truck Talk. No charge to you. That's right, no charge to you. No charge to you. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama, committed to the community. Remember, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama.
Hey everybody, Mike McDowell, driver of the Love's Travel Stop Ford Mustang for Front Row Motorsports. Just want to send out a special thanks to all you out there that are working so hard to keep America moving. We know that the world's crazy right now and things are trying and we know that this is a difficult time, but we're so thankful for you guys that continue to stay on the road and keep us going. We know it's not easy and you have family back home and friends and we just appreciate it so much. There's so much that we take for granted that we realize right now that without those trucks going around the country, we wouldn't have any of these supplies. So thank you guys very much. Keep up the good work, and we appreciate it.
And we're back with Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, and I got two great people here with me, and I won't call them my guests. I'll call them my family. Mr. Leon Miles is the driver for us, and Mike Harrell, head of dispatch. Mr. Mike, how you doing this morning?
I'm on top of the world.
I know it. What about you, Leon?
I'm doing wonderful.
Leon, did you know that we got to looking at the miles and we was going to do something for over 2 million miles? You know, we do 1 million miles and we got to looking and you and several more, y'all not only qualified for the 2 million miles, but y'all around 4.
Whoa.
Do you know how many times you could go around the earth for 1 million miles?
Yeah, it's on my phone.
It's on your phone. It's 40 times. Did you know that, Mr. Mark?
I didn't realize that.
Mr. Trace Parker enlightened me to that. I mean, I did not know it neither, and he told me that one day. And Trace wanted to make sure, Mr. Parker, he wanted to make sure that we was doing enough for the ones who had made that milestone.
Well, they certainly deserve recognition. 4 million miles, Leon.
That's a lot of miles.
That's a lot of miles since October the 23rd of 1991.
Yep.
That's when he started. When he started.
29 years.
29 years. That's meeting a lot of people, Leon.
Yeah,
That's
you're right.
meeting a lot of customers.
Yep.
But I'll tell you this right now. I have never received any kind of complaint on Leon Miles.
I appreciate that.
If I could rate your conduct, I would rate it as 40 million miles.
Yeah, I try to be, talk to them like they want me. I want them to talk to me. That's how I talk to them. So
Well,
I
you
treat
do a
them like
good
they want
job.
to be treated.
Your conduct is wonderful. It's great. I wish we had 100 people like this young man right here.
I know.
He's
You-
one of my favorites.
You know, you talk about being one of the favorites, and I look back at when we was in school, neither one of us never saw this day.
No.
No.
And when he hired on, he probably never saw this day. And Leon has been training for us. And I got the number, but I left it on my desk. How many people you think you have trained?
It's about 200 or 300,
It
close
is.
to it.
It is. You have trained, and we just do research down there. Now we got those computers. We just do stuff. You have trained more students than any individual that has worked at Wireless Landers in the training program.
That's quite an accomplishment.
That I was just pulling some numbers, and I'm not gonna sit there like I'm so smart on the computer. But Scott Maddox will do stuff like that for me. I'll ask him something, and he say, "I don't know, but I'll tell you." And he'll go back in there, and that's how we run up on the miles you had. You probably got more than that, but as far back as we could go with the technology that we have. If we'd have had the technology now, the technology we have now, if we'd have had it then, I'd be
more than
afraid to say what you would have.
Yeah, more than that.
And you know, Leon, your attitude in safety, I just want to commend you. You come down there and we value what you tell us. If you tell us something about a trainer, we value that. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna lean toward what you say. And I tell trainers, I got a couple of trainees that I tell. I got a couple of drivers that I tell this to, and I tell them, if you get on truck with Leon Miles, be ready to work. And I try to find that out, because if they're not, because you get it, son. You get it. You one of them be there in the morning. I was very shocked when you told me you was gonna be here today, because I let all the drivers come at their schedule, at what they can do, and I tell people it's a good chance for your grandyoungins and your mothers and your cousins to just see you that you work for a company that thought enough of you to bring you on a show and give you a shirt. And Leon, we got some more stuff for you too. We got some other things for you. And you know what I like about live TV?
What?
I can just call somebody and they can just come. Dale, come here a minute. Come here a minute, Dale. Come on up, Dale. Come on up. This is Sanders' show, and you're a part of what. Get at Mr. Mike, because I want Mr. Mike to.
Thank you, Dale.
Yes, sir.
And Dale, and thank you for the job you do. Thank you. Leon, the reason Mr. Mike didn't have them, because I'm going to go on and say it now, is because I didn't do my job.
It's all right.
I'm not as efficient as you. I did not handle that and get it taken care of. But guess what? I got that. And you have two of them. And we want this to be, and I know you're thinking, well, they could have just gave me a com check. Well, you get a comm check all the time.
Oh yeah.
You get a comm check all the time. We wanted this to be special. We wanted to give you a gift card that you could either give it to your significant one or whatever you want to do with it. But we wanted you to have it. We didn't want you to have to get no numbers and do nothing. That thing is ready to spin whenever you get ready for it.
Okay.
And the words and the job that Mr. Mike Harrell told me that you do, I thought it'd be just appropriate for him as being the head of dispatch to give this to you and present it to you. So at this time, Mr. Mike, you can present him with his award.
Leon, like I said, you've done an outstanding job. This is just a small recognition. So many customers, so many faces that you've seen. This is just a small award, small. I can't thank you enough, young man, for what you've done to us. So let me shake your hand, brother. You've done a good job and appreciate what you do.
Thank you,
You're welcome.
and I appreciate it.
Well, you keep
Now,
up the good work, and I know you will.
Mr. Mike, I've got a question that you have put on my mind, because twice I've heard you say that you do a good job, but you keep emphasizing that he has met a lot of customers. It would be safe to say that he's probably met customers that none of us have never seen or nothing but by phone, but he's visualized, seen them, and talked to them.
Leon has gone all over the country. Long Island Cedar, New York, to Anderson, California, and all between. That's a lot of folks. That's a lot of good morning. Here's your truckload. Are you ready, sir?
Okay, that's very interesting.
It is. I mean, there's just so many people he come in contact with and so many things that he's seen. Problem, our phone would be ringing.
Right.
There's no problem with you. No problem whatsoever. I wish we had 100 like you.
Well, that's good. That makes me feel good. Leon,
Yeah.
what would you tell? Cause we adding some to our list. What would you tell a driver? I'm gonna ask you two questions. First question is gonna be, what would you tell a driver that's about to get into the training program, that's about to start training?
Well, when I talk to my students, I just tell them the truth. I kind of see how old they are, and I tell them, if they're young, I say, well, you got a little longer to learn than everybody else. And if they're a little older, I tell them, you here, but you got to realize you up in age, so you got to catch on quicker and know what you're doing. And like I send them in there to talk to the customer, I always tell them to say good morning, or they go in there and say good morning, and they talk to them, and and that's how I let them do it. I let them see me do it first, and then the next time I let them go in there. And I talk to them, and I talk to him and her, 'cause I train ladies too. And I just tell them, what it's all about.
Okay. Would you think that training ladies are more difficult than training men, or it's tit for tat?
Yeah, like you said, tit for tat. It's matter if they want it. Do the person want it? If the person really want it, they're gonna do it. If they don't want it, they're not gonna do it. And everybody's not made to be a truck driver. They think they are, but they're not.
Okay. That's a good answer. Mr. Mike, the question I would love to ask you is, I see you endless days with your paper, and you're riding that yard, and me and you are bumping heads, we're riding and we're looking for trucks. And I know you have a compassion for it. And I leave out the room when I bring the trainers and the recruits. But putting a trainee on a truck with Leon, is it any special instructions you would get at training? I know we do it safety. Do you give any, if you look on that list and you see they going with Leon Miles, do you have a little something different you may say to that individual?
Well, they're all kind of the same. Leon's a special guy, and like I tell all of them, we first of all, we certainly believe that there's a reason that you're here. You made a choice to come here, and you made a good choice. We think we've got a good company. We're here to show you. And like Leon says, you got to want to work. This business is tough. 1,000,000 miles on the road, you get in contact with a lot of things when you drive that truck 1,000,000 miles.
Yeah, you're
That's
right.
very interesting. Leon, I see you come on the yard and you have like a system.
Yeah.
'Cause when I was scheduling you for this show, you was telling me, now I do this on Zonzo, I do this. Your system, I guess you sit down and figure it out and it works for you. And Sanders has the type of freight, having our own freight, that makes it easier for you to what you're trying to do to program it in and make it work.
Yeah, I make it work. Well, what they give me, I take all the loads that they offer me, and sometimes they give me, a lot of times they give me loads going like Mike said, to Long Island City and City Industrial and Oxnard, California. I mean, when I come on the yard, I do what I have to do and stay with my truck and to get it through to make sure everything's done to it, and that's my routine.
You know, I try to tell the young guys this, and I'm sure you do the same thing. That truck, and I love that Sanders does not slip seat. And you guys know what I mean when I say slip seat. That means when you get out of it, somebody get in it. And I love the fact that we do not slip seat because you can learn that truck. Mike, you know more about your car than I ever know. Leon knows more about his truck than I ever know. I know more about my truck. You begin to learn that truck, and when somebody like Leon steps up to the shop and says it's something there, you know that because he drives it day in, day out. And most of the time with Leon, he's had the truck since when? Brand new.
Yeah, Leon got in that truck when it was brand new. He sure did.
You know, most of his trucks, he get them brand new. Nobody drives it but him. We could go with a streak there of how many new trucks he's had, but I don't want to open that can of worms. Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't want to open that can of worms. But, it makes me feel good, Leon, and I say this from my heart. I look back and I see the job you have done, and man, when I was reading those reports and Scott gave me that, and I was looking at them miles, and I was like, I know this guy. But just to see you walking around, you wouldn't know that you've made accomplishments like that. And that's what this is for. And I'm going to tell you a little secret. That's not your only shirt. We have started a deal, and Doug brought this to me, and this is Mr. Doug Kitchen's idea, safety director. He put it in my lap and told me to go on and run with it. And what we're doing is, trainers, y'all listen up. Every trainer is going to have a shirt. And I'm going to ask you for a color today. But this shirt is going to be the same color. And I'm going to get trainers to give me a color. But the majority is going to win because we want every trainer. If you're standing in the driver's lounge, we want other drivers in there to know you're not just a driver. You're a trainer. That makes you elite. It makes you a difference.
That's right.
Than a guy that's just driving. Don't get me wrong, drivers, we love you too. But a trainer takes on something this is your home, basically.
On your
And
home
what
push.
you do, you invite a stranger to come in this side and stay for 10 weeks. And any trainees that's listening this morning, please remember you are a guest here. Conduct yourself as a guest. If I go to your house, I got to conduct myself as a guest. If you treat me with hospitality, then I got to return that by acting like I'm a guest. But we're going to give you a shirt, and it's going to have a trainer. And the way we're going to do it, you're going to get one. But the way we're going to do it, we're going to use the number 5. That's fair to everybody. And some of you guys that got 7 or 8, we're just going to go ahead and give you your shirt. But it's for the new guys that's coming in. Once you train 5 people successfully, you're going to get one of these shirts. And so by the time this deal is all done, follow me here, you guys are going to stand out over everybody because you're going to have a different shirt. Nobody with Wireless Sanders is going to have that color shirt. We're not going to vary from that. Not me, not Mr. Mike, not Mr. Sanders. You guys are going to be the only one that has that shirt. How you like that, Mr. Mike?
Well, I'll tell you what.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I like it.
We're going to get to the point where somebody sees a trainee coming and he sees that young man right there. He's going to say, you want to go Leon Miles. If you want a good trainer, that's who you want right there.
That's right. And his name will be on it. And,
That's right.
We're going to have that on there. And we're looking for a color. We're looking for a color. We're not going to use red and black because that's the company color. So we're not going to take nothing from Mr. Sanders because he makes it where all us can be here. But what we're going to do, we're going to pick a color. And that color, we're going to stay with that color. So you guys be thinking about it. You should be getting something on your Qualcomm today or tomorrow. And that's where we're at with it. We've already got a list started. Yes, sir, Mr. Mike.
Well, that's good recognition. I mean, a different color would stand out.
Uh-huh.
What's special about this color? What's special about this guy? He's earned that for some reason.
There you go.
So we need to know that, you know?
Mm-hmm. And you know, and I thank Doug for coming up and helping me come up with stuff like that. You know, I like to tell this story. Driver of the month, and I thank Mr. Trace Parker for not backing down at all. I went to the doctor. I'm gonna tell a quick story. I went to the doctor in Birmingham, and you know me, I can't see, and I parks. When I get out to go, you know, I had a lot of trouble. When I get out to go down the steps, I looked, and I'm parked in the Employees of the Month's parking spot. The flight of stairs about, you know, and I said, well, I've been here this long, and they ain't open. But I was like Mr. Mike said, I'm going to apologize. I go in there and I say, I'm the guy that's parked in the wrong place out there, and I am so sorry. The lady that waits up and says, don't worry about it. I won it this month. My car been tore up all month with a transmission. But she was so hurt that she could not park there. And man, this little old brain that I do have all the way right, my doctor's in, all the way riding back. I thought, employee of the month. What about driver of the month? And I got to think of the things I could do, and man, I was hot on it. And I mean, I come straight to the office, and I went straight in there to Trace, and I told him what I had, and I told him my ideas. And you know how you be wanting a yes answer, and then when you get it, you don't know what to do, and he just ran back, and he said, run with it, son. I like that. And then I was like, huh? He said, run with it. And we run with that, and I know that's how Doug felt when he come up with this shirt, and that's why I jumped on the bandwagon to help him, because people, let me tell you, Ronnie Bozeman, Derek Thompson, all these guys, they jumped in on that driver of the month. Trace come back and come up with ideas, and we have just tweaked it as we go. I'm telling you that so you'll know this. We're going to tweak this with the driver trainers. As we go, you'll see little things different. You guys are going to be different. We're going to treat everybody with respect and kindness, but you guys are just going to stand out different.
I appreciate it.
You're going to stand out different. You know, I still can't say it enough. I can drive, but I don't know I could teach somebody without. I just don't know how I would do with that. I did Jim McPherson. Boy, they going to hate that I'm calling their names. I got a few on the yard that I did. George Smith. I taught him. But those was guys that had been around trucks. You get people that had worked in an office job for 20 years and it failed and crashed, and he went to school and came and drove a truck. So I had the most highest respect for your type of training. That takes a lot. Mr. Mike, I don't know whether you know, 45,000 pounds on an 18-wheeler with this guy over here going, what to do next? And the area that you run in, I have to say I admire that, because there's some hills out there in California.
Well, Leon's special, like he just says. He'll go where he's sent. And we appreciate that. Long Island City, New York is not an ideal location.
No, it's not.
You don't want to even drive a car in Long Island City, New York, much less an 18-wheeler. But he's been there many times. We know that. We can count on Leon. And that, from a customer standpoint, that means a lot. He has developed a relationship with that account up there because he's been there so many times. They'll see that truck and see that guy get out of that truck. They'll probably say, "Good morning, Leon," before he says good morning to them.
That's good. Mr. Mike, I want to ask you something. And I told you I wouldn't ask you nothing that you didn't know when I started this interview with you guys. I don't call it an interview. I call it family, friends sitting around talking. What would you think? What would you tell a guy that's here working with us and he sees this and he hears the things you have said about Leon? And the reason I ask you this question, when I go around the building on Thursday, when you see them all on the golf cart, every time we get to that driver's line, I say, that's the driver's line. I have some of them that'll bump me and say, I'm going to have my name up there. So what would you tell a driver just trying to come up and he want to hear you say to him what you said to Leon? How would you tell him to get there?
Well, I would tell him, just like I said before, there's a reason that you're here.
Mm-hmm.
You have made a choice, and that choice has been placed on your mind for a special reason.
And you looking up.
We know where it come from.
Okay,
Ain't no
okay,
doubt.
I got you.
And we tell the people, this business is about building you up. We like to build up people. We try to take care of people. You selected the right place because that's exactly what we're going to do, as well as our trainers. He is selected to be a trainer for a special reason. He's qualified beyond that. So we let them know that they're here for a reason. We let them know that they're going to make good money. They hang in there. It's a tough job. It's a tough life. But you got good people standing behind you that are going to build you up and help you in any way that we can. They're going to find that out. Absolutely.
Thank you. Leon, I want to throw something in your pot of soup. When I teach Sunday school, I tell everybody, I said, this is a pot of soup, and what we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit in it and see what comes out. The next time you have a student and they 21 or 25, anywhere in them age ranges, you tell that student that if he saves $20 a week, when he retires, he'll be a millionaire.
Yeah.
Those are good numbers.
I'll tell him.
You tell that student that if he makes up to top pay and he only puts 4% in, and we put 4%, his 4%, I don't know why I'm trying to look at this without my glasses, his 4% will be $45.50. Quite naturally, we'll match that. That would be $91. In 6 months, that would be $1,183 from us. Plus his $1,183 will be a grand total of $2,366. If he carries it on to 12 months, from us it would be $2,366. Add his $2,366 to that. In 1 year, he will be done saved $4,732. Half of that was gift to me. I don't care how you do the math or how you look at it, it's free money in the end. It's like an extra to your pay. All Sandra says, whatever you can, I could break the numbers down to 2%. I could break them down to 1%, 3%. Because we'll start at 1, 2, 3, and go to 4. I don't see no reason to mess with them other 3 numbers. Just do the 4. Somebody's gonna give you. Mr. Mike gonna give me something. I want it all. All he gonna give me. I want everything he gonna give me.
Yeah.
He tell me I can have 4 of them cups in the back of his truck. I want all 4 of them. He said I can have 4. I just take all 4 of them. And I'm excited about that 401k, and I'm not ashamed of it. I just I look back and look at, and you did it too, other money that we wasted and not kept up with. Well, now we have a chance to get some of that back because our 401k is being matched. And some of us have been here a long time. We realize what it would have been if it would have been from day one. Well, don't look too bad now, do it?
No, it don't
I know
look
it
too
don't.
bad
I know it don't. I can see the smile on your face. I know it don't. I'm smiling. Mr. Mike's smiling too. We happy about it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're happy about our 401k. Our company is matching it, and we're excited. Guys, I would hate for you, even though y'all family, I got to give you something, because I'm scared y'all might see my show and say, well, he didn't give us nothing. Mr. Mike wouldn't be like that because he trusts us in one. And I want to tell you this, and I'm going to tell you this on national TV. You make me conduct myself in a way. I don't try to please man. I try to please the man upstairs. But I know that if I treat everybody in a way that he will be pleased with, then they will be. And when I see you and how you carry yourself at your age, I want to be just like you. I want to be where I can tell people, I pull up to Mr. Mike on that golf cart and he'll say, how y'all doing? And they'll like, look, he said, you made a great choice. And he's enthused about it. And when I saw you have hip surgery, when you come back, I said, that's a man that puts his faith in. You never worried, you never talked about it, you just set a date, you went and did it. And I went and I won't tell you, I had my toe removed with that attitude. With you.
Well, it's all about attitude.
I say, if he can do that, I can too. Because I think your surgery was a little more than mine. And it made me, and I'm walking now. I have to wear my boot a half a day, but I struggle on. And ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. Having a good job and having a purpose make you struggle on. I know a lot of times you don't feel like go, but you have a student. You're probably in a position where you ain't got to run as hard as you used to, but you look at that student, and I know that makes you push to help that student, because I done heard some of your students talk.
I do. I try to help them all.
Yeah, I know you do. You try to help them get miles. And Leon, I'm just going to say, God going to bless you for that. He going to bless you for that anytime we help someone else.
Well, Leon's special in another way. Leon's, when he trains, Leon has got to take care of Leon. Because Leon also has got to take care of that trainee. Mm-hmm. So he's got a lot on him. And he is selected again for that position because he's special, really are.
Well, all right, I promised you guys that I wouldn't keep you long, so I'm going to get you. I think I got you out of here on fashionable time because, Mr. Mike, you don't know. I've been trying to get him on this show. I finally came.
Well, it's hard. He's out there working all the time.
He's out there working. I'm going to
right.
tell you something. When I call Mr. Mike about the driver, he'll let me know quick. Well, we just going to have to see if they want to. He ain't going to let no driver be costing no money. So, Leon, I thank you, and I'm going to do like Mr. Mike. I'm going to shake your hand. I like for both of y'all to get you a cup there and just take it with you.
Appreciate that.
And have you a cup of coffee. I apologize for Troy Cable. We not having no coffee. I got some, but I didn't offer you none, so that's on me. Y'all, what we got to do now is just I read somewhere it said, well, press on.
That's right.
Huh? We got to press on and stay together as a family and pray together. And we'll be fine. We're going to get through this pandemic, and I see nothing but Wallace Sanders truck lines going on up, and I see you guys as trainers. You're going to love it, and you're going to be the first to know. You're the first one that I told, and give me a color, give Dale a color before you leave. And we're going to get a color from every trainer, and what we're going to do, like I say, red and black is not an option. And what we're going to do is we're going to count them up, and the majority of the color is going to win. That's the color, and that's going to be trainer color. That's it. We're not gonna buy nobody one of them shirts. We're not gonna let them buy them. And we're gonna ask them nicely. You know, don't wear that color shirt if you're not a trainer. And it'll be easy. 'Cause we're gonna put your name on it, and it's gonna have some. It's gonna be on. When somebody see you with it on, they're gonna know what you do for us.
All
They're
right.
gonna know you're just not a driver. You are a trainer, and that's something big to
It
say.
is. It certainly is. Absolutely.
Huh? That's something big to say. And Mr. Mike, I want to thank you because I know you're busy and taking time out your schedule and dealing with me having the wrong person that you was coming for. So I appreciate all that.
Well, thank you for what you do. Appreciate this program. If anybody out there listening that wants to get into the trucking business, we are the place.
That's right.
That's where you need to start, right here.
Right here, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Been in business since 1959, and I like to shake when I say this. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. We'll be right back with Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Did you know at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, after 30 days of employment, that you can join our 401k retirement plan? That's right, we match it up to 4%. That's gross pay, 4% after 30 days of employment. Drive a Buck Division truck for Wiley Sanders Truck Line, be home twice a week and every weekend. You know, if these wheels roll at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, you make money. Home twice a week, every weekend. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, $1,000 sign-on bonus. Come drive for the best today. Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Tune in to our live broadcast Monday mornings from 8:30 to 9:30 on TC2. Do you have a business in our area or thinking of opening a business in our area? If so, let's talk about it on Truck Talk. No charge to you. That's right, no charge to you. No charge to you. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama, committed to the community. Remember, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama.
Hey everybody, Mike McDowell, driver of the Love's Travel Stop Ford Mustang for Front Row Motorsports. Just want to send out a special thanks to all you out there that are working so hard to keep America moving. We know that the world's crazy right now and things are trying and we know that this is a difficult time, but we're so thankful for you guys that continue to stay on the road and keep us going. We know it's not easy and you have family back home and friends and we just appreciate it so much. There's so much that we take for granted that we realize right now that without those trucks going around the country, we wouldn't have any of these supplies. So thank you guys very much. Keep up the good work, and we appreciate it.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Did you know at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, after 30 days of employment, that you can join our 401k retirement plan? That's right, we match it up to 4%. That's gross pay, 4% after 30 days of employment. Drive a Buck Division truck for Wiley Sanders Truck Line, be home twice a week and every weekend. You know, if these wheels roll at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, you make money. Home twice a week, every weekend. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, $1,000 sign-on bonus. Come drive for the best today. Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Tune in to our live broadcast Monday mornings from 8:30 to 9:30 on TC2. Do you have a business in our area or thinking of opening a business in our area? If so, let's talk about it on Truck Talk. No charge to you. That's right, no charge to you. No charge to you. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama, committed to the community. Remember, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. Hey everybody, Mike McDowell, driver of the Love's Travel Stop Ford Mustang for Front Row Motorsports.
Just want to send out a special thanks to all you out there that are working so hard to keep America moving. We know that the world's crazy right now, and things are trying, and we know that this is a difficult time, but we're so thankful for you guys that continue to stay on the road and keep us going. We know it's not easy, and you have family back home and friends, and we just appreciate it so much. There's so much that we take for granted that we realize right now that without those trucks going around the country, we wouldn't have any of these supplies. So thank you guys very much. Keep up the good work, and we appreciate it.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
And welcome back to Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. You know, just to sit and talk to those two individuals just warmed my heart. You know, Mr. Mike is wow, I can't tell you the job he does out there, signing trucks and making sure people are happy. And I try to help him all I can, but not get in his way, because he's all about the driver, and it's just good to be a part of a team like that. I think Mr. Parker calls him the charmer, and he can calm people down, and he keeps things going. And I have a lot of respect for Mr. Mike Harold, a lot of respect. And I also have a lot of respect for Mr. Leon Miles. Did you hear the people that he's trained and the miles that he's run? And I tell you, I stayed on it because Mr. Mike kept talking about the customers he's met. You know, I have a lot of people I do business with, and we just do it by phone. A lot of advertising, a lot of magazines and stuff. And I never meet the people. I just talk to them on the phone, but I've never met them. But you think about a truck driver, he meets people every day. Every day he's meeting someone. Sometimes it be the same person, you know, because with Sanders, you go to a lot of the same places, which makes everything really good. Steve is back there rushing me or something. That's why I'm laughing. But it is good to know that we have people there with us that's doing such a great job. Just so enthused about what they do and how they do it. You know, you can't be in this business and not be happy about it. You're in a business that's making people days better, making them happy. You deliver stuff. You think during the pandemic when water was short, you think how a driver felt when he drove up to a place. I had one of my drivers tell me that one night that they was called by the customer. The customer got the number from us, and the customer called them and told them what time to come in and how to come in through the back, because they had on a load of water and they didn't want nobody to do that. You know, it was just exciting to see during the pandemic how people rallied around the truck driver. And when I look at these numbers, you're gonna hear me call out these numbers. And Steve, can you close in on these numbers? And I want people to see these numbers and look at them, because they're not fabricated, and they're not deal with a whole bunch of miles. They'll deal with miles that you can make every week. And I just can't say enough about it. I can't say enough about it. I can't say enough about the position our company is in now to help people and to give jobs so people can feed their families. And John Smothers, I see where he's texting me, but I know one thing: he needs a couple of mechanics. If you know somebody out there that's a mechanic, have mechanic experience. Let me tell you something, guys and ladies. Let me tell you something. Say, for instance, you've been working on cars for a while up under a tree, and you've been working on these cars, and you're here working on cars, and you want to learn how to work on this big truck. You want to fold that hood over and look at that engine. Look at that. You can learn that right out there at Sanders. And then when we get a chance, a place where you need to go to a school, we can send you to a school. We can send you to a school. We'll do that. If you prove that you want to work and you're going to do a good job for us, we'll help you with that. So don't be afraid to give us a call and check out our shop. And we got something state-of-the-art equipment. We got the computers that you can plug into them. You guys that love to play with computers, all the trucks now, I mean, you got to plug it up. It's just like a car. You plug it up and it tells you what's wrong with it. That's pretty good. I'm excited about that. I had Jeff Williamson. He works in Dino. And he come down to safety this morning and said a prayer for us. And he also told the guys about the regen and stuff like that. Hey guys, there's some interesting stuff going on in the mechanic shop. You really need to come down there and check it out and learn about it. Learn how things work. Most of all, have a good job with insurance and stuff. You know, we pray that everybody stays well and healthy. That's our prayer. Nobody gets sick. No, everybody stays well and healthy. But let me say this to you. If you do get sick, you're going to need insurance. You're going to need insurance. And there's not a better insurance out there than Blue Cross Blue Shield. Everybody knows that. And we have that. If you like me and you like to eat sweets, you're going to have a problem with your teeth from one time to another. It's nothing like working somewhere that's got a great dental plan. It's nothing like it. It's nothing like it. I think I got a 3-minute countdown. When y'all see me look up, I'm looking back at them. I told them they got to get a better system than that because I can't help but look at them when they say something to me. But, and you're going to need these things. The older you get, you see me every time I get ready to read something, what I do. I get these glasses out. You're going to need a vision plan. You're going to need that. And it's just good. You know, KW, they have machine work out there. They have plastic. I was talking to Mr. Christopher Campbell, and he was telling me he could hire 2 or 3 people, you know, to work. Ladies and gentlemen, there are jobs out there. But if you're sitting in a recliner like this here, kick back with a glass of iced tea, it's not going to come in there. You got to go out there to it. You got to go out there to it. And I promise you, I don't care what you're going through, what position you're in this world. This is if you're able now. I'm not talking about people that are disabled, something, but if you're able to work, if you go out and get you a job, you'll be okay. Because if you get you a job and get him in your life, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. So let's think about that. Let's think about doing better. 2020 is going out. 2021 is coming in. I don't know about you, but I want to do better in 2021. I don't make New Year's resolutions. I just want to be better. I want Truck Talk to be better. I want Troy Cable to be better. I want Sanders to be better. I want KW to be better. I want everything. We just keep moving better. Just keep reaching for the stars. Maybe we'll say that. But you know what? Wow, the old clock on the wall says time to go. We had a good show, had some good interviews. I thank you for watching Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Most of all, Pike County, we love you. We always here for you. All you got to do is give us a call. Until next Monday, this has been Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines.
Did you know at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, after 30 days of employment, that you can join our 401k retirement plan? That's right, we match it up to 4%. That's gross pay, 4% after 30 days of employment. Drive a Buck Division truck for Wiley Sanders Truck Line, be home twice a week and every weekend. You know, if these wheels roll at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, you make money. Home twice a week, every weekend. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, $1,000 sign-on bonus. Come drive for the best today.
Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Tune in to our live broadcast Monday mornings from 8:30 to 9:30 on TC2. Do you have a business in our area or thinking of opening a business in our area? If so, let's talk about it on Truck Talk. No charge to you. That's right, no charge to you. No charge to you. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama, committed to the community. Remember, drive for the best. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama.